Hello and welcome back to another episode of TnT. I am Tim McKenna here with.
And this is Ted.
All right, we got another episode talking about the coronavirus. Hopefully, next time we'll be talking about something different. It's just like going on the news, sick and tired of hearing about the same thing. So we'll do this one. Then once it's over, I'm sure we'll do another. But this one, as you can tell by the title, is what we think life's going to look like following this pandemic. Um, we'll start off with regular business because, as he stated in the last episode, Ted works at two gyms. How do you think they would handle once this starts to die down? What do you think that's going to look like?
It's gonna look in two ways. I think one way it's gonna be jam-packed, and another way it's gonna be very quiet because people don't want to risk thinking they're gonna get it. So
Yeah,
there's two case scenarios. Which one do I think will be more likely? I'm not sure, honestly, because it's like right in the middle. It's like it'll go half and half. But there'll be half people will probably want to come back desperately to just work out because people live for the gym, and then there's other half that are like, look about your average goers. They'll kind of just kind of veer away a little bit because they're scared of getting it.
true. Yeah. I was talking about this before. I'm thinking, they're going to gradually reopen, the economy. I'm thinking the gym would probably be one of the last things, I think. Because, people going to the gym, they're sweating, stuff like that. And what are they going to have people clean every machine thoroughly after every person uses it? That's it just doesn't seem practical
It's
for.
hard to keep up with a gym like that. It's because at my gym, my boss had this gun or whatever. It's like an air gun per se, and it like actually on the label it says it kills coronavirus. So he was using that um, before the gym shut down. That's what he was using, and the gym is spot on clean. Like UFC is very very clean. They have a very clean gym. They've been keeping it up with it ever since it opened, so nothing's really changed there. So they were nonstop cleaning before the shutdown. So there was really no worries of coronavirus, you know, on the machines because they were cleaning them nonstop every hour.
Yeah. So I did see something online. I don't know if you've ever seen Unbox Therapy. They made, I don't remember what company it was. There's something that you can put your phone into and it uses UV light to kill germs and viruses. Yeah, it was
Whoa.
called like phone bath or something like that. To where the light actually kills those germs. It
I have
wouldn't
to
be
take a
healthy
look
to
at that.
like use on people, but I don't know. It could be something they could use for gym equipment. I mean,
Definitely.
I don't, I don't know if they'd be able to do it practically, but I don't know.
That's very interesting. I've never heard of that before, but if that's the case, I mean, if it can detect something like coronavirus or the flu or any kind of virus or bacteria, go by all means, why not use it? It's a way that where you can decrease the likelihood of someone getting sick with the flu or something or a virus like that. So, it's why not protect the members basically.
Yeah. And as far as for me, as I stated, I'm a manager at Walmart. Hopefully, we'd get our staffing back. We wouldn't have the panic shoppers. We could actually keep toilet paper in stock. Because I'll have people come up to be like, "Do you have it? Why not when you're getting it?" I'm like, "I don't know. I work here. I can't even get any." I just, these panic shoppers. It was worse in the beginning because everything was in stock. And then everything's out of stock and people are freaking out even more. Then the whole mask thing's so itchy. I can't wait for that part to be over.
Yeah, no doubt.
And I can't wait to just, other than being at work, to leave my house.
just to just to do something without worrying about a virus being around you.
Yeah. Like we were saying before, we haven't seen each other in person in like a month.
Yeah.
already.
We haven't seen our closest friends to from a month ago to even 2 months ago because of this.
In some cases, yeah.
Yeah,
Just
it's
everything's
crazy.
shut down, and now, me not wanting to put anyone at risk is not even like, you know, that's just the crazy thing. How everything's gonna recover after this. Even, the economy is gonna be in a lull for a while. Even though I was looking at the stock market, it's up a little bit today, as of recording this. It was up a good amount. Like I'm up $500.
So there you go. It's not bad.
Highly doubt it's gonna stay like that though.
Yeah, I mean it's been fluctuating so much with this
Well,
going on.
it's every day. There's a day where this happens, it goes up. And there's a day Trump says something he shouldn't, then it goes down. Then he says something good, then it goes up. It's just a roller coaster. Day by day, it could be completely different.
Right.
You know, you just gotta think, like we were saying about Jim. There's a bug. Think about all these small businesses that aren't even. Some might not be able to recover this.
Yeah, it's like for them, like even if they weren't doing that good before, can't even imagine how how they are now.
Because no place can survive solely on takeout or delivery. Because
No, I
some
mean,
people don't even want to order out. Especially delivery. People are thinking, "Oh, whose car is this going in?"
who's touching it?
Exactly. Who's handling it? Are they, properly washing their hands? There's no way to really know.
Yeah, you can't trust it because it's hard to trust anything in this world with a virus that's invisible.
Yeah. So I mean, there's like we were saying, we both want to get a haircut. I mean, yeah, these places are closed too, but once they're able to reopen, I can guarantee all the business they missed, they'll gain back within, whatever. They'll gain
Probably less than a
all those
month.
people that needed haircuts when it started, they'll go back there once this is over.
That's one of the first things I'm doing when this is over, man. I'm getting a damn haircut because
That's
it's been 3 months for me, and it's been a while. So I
three
definitely need a
months.
3 months. Yeah.
I gotta
So
get a
I
haircut
definitely
every month, or else I'll have my hair will be crazy.
yeah, man. It's just it just gets annoying after a while. But
Oh, I know.
luckily enough with hats and stuff like that, you can protect it. So
Oh, I
uh,
can't wear a hat. We've been over that. I cannot wear a hat. I look like the biggest dork.
oh man. But one of the first things to definitely I'm gonna do as well is get go out to eat. Like that's
We
one
are
of the first
going
things.
to we are going to Five Guys and getting the fattest, greasiest burger.
There's some Five Guys, McDonald's, Wendy's, Chili's, all that, all that.
The 3 for 10.
The three, the 3 for 10.
Well, we are
Yeah,
not sponsored by Chili's. Here we go. I just
we're
started
not
something.
we're not sponsored by Chili's, but the 3 for 10 definitely is a must. There's so many good quality options just for $10. Unlimited chips and an
Jesus
entree for
Christ.
just $10. Can't beat it. Can't beat it.
Go ahead, keep going.
Oh, that's it, man.
I
That's
know
it.
you. Honestly, I know you want to talk more.
That's it, man. That's all I got.
Anytime you bring up Chili's, he'll go straight for the 3 for 10. For my beverage, I'll take a water. For my
Oh man.
entree, oh my god, this guy.
Oh, this one time I have a great story. So one time we went to Chili's and we ordered drinks already, and I was like, oh, can I go with 3 for 10? The waiter was like, okay, what do you want? So I was like, for my beverage, can I have a water?
For
And
my beverage.
I didn't realize my water was right in front of me as I said that. I'm like, oh man, that's so
Dumb.
embarrassing. Yeah.
For my entree, I'll take the chicken quesadillas.
Yep, gotta go with those quesadillas.
Oh my god. I mean, I can't blame a good quesadilla.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt.
But, that's the thing. When are we gonna be able to go sit down at a place?
Right, exactly.
You don't know.
The wait, it's such an anticipated wait.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
It's like all these people that don't have jobs now. That's why I'm thankful. Yeah, I'm still at work. I'm still getting a paycheck. It's
Yeah.
it's not a good situation.
No, definitely not.
But one thing, we were talking about. I talked to you a little bit about this before, like greeting people, how that could possibly
Yes.
change.
How
With
is, with handshakes or,
yeah, who knows? People might not, want to shake your hand anymore. Like
yeah,
you'll get the elbow bump or something like that now, if that.
fist bump.
Not even a
I
fist
mean,
bump.
not even. Mm,
No,
mm.
that's still your hands.
Oh,
At
that's
least your
true.
elbow, there's a shirt on there. So it's something. It's still like a yo, what's up? But yeah, what is that gonna look like?
Yeah. I mean, like I actually saw something on the news earlier about hugs and how really it affects you, and not having, hugging somebody is, it does affect you. It affects you after a while. So definitely something to keep in mind for sure.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's that kind of like physical contact that you know for someone that needs. I don't know how to say that, but
Like someone that needs like affection.
yeah, more or less.
Yeah. TLC, a little TLC, and you can't even give
TLC.
tender love and care.
Oh, never heard that before.
Oh no.
Thought you were talking about the TV channel.
No, no, little TLC. Someone needs that. It's in this world right now, world we're living in. It's tough. Tough to give TLC because it's you can't really see anybody. I mean, the only people you could see is your family, but you gotta
Your immediate
give
family
TLC.
in your household.
Yeah, and it's the only TLC you can give out at the moment.
Yeah. It's like, what do you think your life's gonna look like following this?
My life, following this, I feel like my life is gonna probably go slightly back to normal. Before this all started. Like the gym, I feel like I said in the beginning, like it's going to be split in half and half. So it's going to be depending on the crowd size. Who knows what it's going to be? Um, Friends wise, I'll be able to, to see friends again.
Yep.
For the first time in who knows how long it'll
Yeah.
be.
By that time.
Yeah, but that's the first things to do is it'll be slightly back to normal. The only thing that's going to probably change it a little bit is probably going to be the gym, slightly because of the people.
Yeah. That and restaurants are gonna be the hardest to reopen
Yes.
because it's obviously at a restaurant. Hopefully, no one you're not all sweaty
Yeah,
on the seats and
but
stuff, but it's still people. How many hundreds of people a day cycling through the same chairs, the same tables? Obviously,
right,
plates, stuff like that is clean, but tables and chairs before all this, I'm sure they were only cleaned at the end of the day. Maybe even if
right,
that. I mean, so that's they're gonna have to like stagger people, different booths too far away from each other.
yeah. It's going to be a
That
weird distance away
yeah,
instead of how close it was originally. Um, but to go back what you said, gyms are going to be definitely the hardest to open because it's one of the germiest. Germiest is a word if it is, but it's one of the germiest places and pretty much around besides schools because it's everybody's sweating, like you said. Some people could have colds, could be sick with something, and you don't know. And
yeah,
once you forget to wash your hands, some people always forget sometimes to wash your hands and touch your face, and boom, you have a cold or
yeah.
whatever else you can get. So gyms are definitely going to be the toughest to open for sure. But you know that's probably going to be like you said, one of the last things I'll probably open.
Yeah, that and restaurants,
Yeah.
like retail,
Well, schools too. Schools
school.
too
Yep.
with that. Yeah.
Yeah, schools. That'll be. I don't even, especially like public schools. I mean, we
Yeah.
went to public education our whole life, and it's not the cleanest place by
No,
far. So
definitely not.
that's going to be hard. Those will
Yeah.
probably be definitely be closed, I would say, for the rest of the school year,
That's what I'm thinking.
and then they'll
That's
probably
what
wait
my
out the
mom was
summer.
saying.
Like I know my school already said we're not going back. Has yours said anything?
Yeah, mine. I'm not going back
Rest
for the
of the
rest of the
semester?
semester. One of the professors got corona.
Yeah, we were talking about that. That was a little while ago.
Yeah, that was around the beginning of when everything was, transpiring, and at the start of the quarantine. The person that actually went there wasn't there until I think like March 6th, like a couple days before the quarantine started. So that was their last day there because they felt sick. So
Yeah.
um,
At
yeah,
least
so that
with my work, if you feel sick at all, you're encouraged not to go in. Like I was saying, there's so many people out right now. A lot of it is that. So you could have a
yeah,
simple cold, but then you don't know what you have.
yeah. But the thing is though, it's like but still the flu is still a pretty big part. A lot of people die from the flu, but sometimes people can't tell the difference between coronavirus and the flu.
Mm-hmm.
Because they both hit pretty hard. Obviously, Corona 10 times worse. But even with the flu, like someone could have the flu, and they could be mistaken for coronavirus. It's like
Without a
they're very,
test.
yeah, without a test, because it's very similar. They're very similar symptoms, but obviously with coronavirus it's more intense. I would say. But, um, we just, you can't tell from when you initially look at it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Schools really that's gonna be a hard one to open.
Yeah,
Like I'm sure the first things that'll open will be non-essential retail
like
because yeah,
Best
like
Buy, GameStop, like
stuff
stuff
like
like
that. That'll
yeah,
that once the severity of this has decreased, you can limit the amount of people in there so people aren't
right,
close to each other. But you could reopen those.
yes.
So
But
that I
also
feel like
I
will be the first.
right, but also I just realized something. You know what else would be very hard to open?
What
Malls.
malls? Yeah, especially on a busy
Malls would be
Saturday
very difficult.
Sunday. Especially once this is over, how many people are going to want to go shopping?
Oh,
That's
too
going to
many.
be yeah,
A
that'll
nightmare.
be another thing. All those people, like we've been to our closest mall and the food court. You see how many people there are just in the food court alone.
Yeah, so many people.
Mm-hmm.
Hundreds and hundreds of people are in there. Thousands of people are in there every day.
Just
So
imagine Black Friday.
yeah, like good thing, this wasn't around Christmas time. Can you imagine how bad it would be when people couldn't shop for Christmas stuff?
Yep.
Oh,
There'd be a lot of just
yeah,
cash in an
basically.
envelope.
And that's pretty much it. Even if you can't really send it, I mean, the only thing you could do is send it through the mail.
Yep.
That would be pretty much it.
Yeah, it's mail. Yeah, that's an essential service that is still open.
Yeah, my mom's friend is a mailman, and he just gloves with no mask, so he's like kind of doing pretty much everything he can just to pretty much stay healthy. But uh, he's just pushing. His brother, he lives with his brother, and his brother is he works in a hospital, so they're both like pretty high at risk. So you know, like one of them gets it, then the other one will definitely will.
Yeah.
But I've heard stories about people, living with somebody and them having it, and then them having it, and then whoever's living with them, sometimes they don't even get it.
Yeah. I mean, I saw something on the news last week that someone who actually think worked for I think it was NBC. Their this woman's husband tested positive for it and is quarantining himself in the basement since the rest of the family obviously lives in the same house, have to take extra precautions. And this poor guy has to live in the basement, can't go outside. I mean, I'm sure he's gone outside, but you know, who knows?
Yeah, I
That's
don't
just
know if
crazy.
that's
Someone in your house getting it and then trying not to spread it to everybody else. It's
it's
just
unbelievable.
it's a scary thing.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. I don't. This there's gonna be a new normal. This isn't gonna pass and everything just go right back to how it was.
it's gonna be a slow process.
Yeah, it's not gonna be. This is over. All right, everyone, you're back. Like it's not gonna be
Right.
immediate. It's gonna be
Like
over time.
just for example, even one of the also hardest things to open too is arenas, sports.
Mm-hmm. Have
Uh,
packed 30,000 people into a stadium, and
yeah, like luckily enough, like with even with the NBA, the MLB, their seasons were supposed to go on, and they can't. NBA was already three-fourths of the way, pretty much done. They were about to start playoffs, and I think maybe this week or next week, something like that. And MLB was supposed to start 2 weeks ago.
yep.
So it's like that. Luckily, the NFL is in its off season, but unfortunately for them, they hold the NFL draft in a big venue. Now what they're doing is they're having the commissioner read the picks from his basement. Yeah. So what they're doing now is with all the other teams is they're having like a Zoom, like going on Zoom and discussing draft picks and all that. So they're doing like old school type method where they're in their house or somewhere and just talking things out, and then they're making the selection through Zoom.
Yeah. Something, we've all dealing with something that's never happened before.
Yeah.
In our modern lives, this has not happened. Like we were talking
No.
about swine flu, nothing really shut down as far as I can remember. They're
Yeah, I
saying,
can't really remember too much about
so
shutting
like I
down and
said,
stuff.
I had me and my sister had the swine flu, and it's basically we just had to stay in our rooms, and if we left our room, we had to wash our hands and wear a mask.
Right.
Other than that, I locked in the room, so I didn't have to wear the mask. That thing is itchy,
Yeah.
even now.
But can you imagine this though? Like imagine you're like an NFL prospect and you're trying to improve your draft stock and trying to go up into the first round, right? And you can't now because sometimes what they do is like some people get invited to a thing called this. Like for people that don't know football, there's a event that they
Me,
hold. It's called this. So the event that they hold, it's called the scouting combine, scouting combine, or just the combine, where they invite these prospects to come and show off their skills, show off their strength, their versatility, all that stuff. But then a couple weeks later, or a week or two later, they have a thing called a pro day at their school, where the athletes from the school that are declaring for the NFL draft are practice or are doing their usual workouts in front of scouts so they can try to improve their draft stock. But they weren't able to now. Teams they would meet with teams face to face and with questions and stuff like that, and they're testing their knowledge. Now they have to do something like Zoom, where that's the only way they can communicate with them.
yeah, it's crazy. Speaking of Zoom, their stock price, I'm gonna check it now, how it's been doing, but it once this all started, it shot up.
Yeah, so many people have been on it. It's been such a reliable thing to use. Um, I don't know much any other like stuff where you can have like meetings like that on certain apps like that. I don't know any other uh, apps that can do what Zoom does.
I mean, other than like our group FaceTime isn't even the same.
No.
Especially for a business environment, you can't share your screen or anything like that. Like I've done it, with my store management to do if I'm at home and they need to get in contact with us right away, do a group FaceTime. Yeah, I've done that a couple times. But with you can use Skype. That is
Yeah. Oh, I
another thing.
totally forgot about that actually.
Yeah, that's another good one. You can share your screen stuff like that and that.
Right.
But I looked it up and then forgot to mention it. What like
The
the
price
Zoom?
was?
Yeah, I think it was 100 and something.
Oh wow.
138.
Oh wow. So it did shut
See,
up. But
within
what
the
was it previously before this started?
we'll say the last month, it's up 32%.
Wow. Very increase there.
Yeah, highest was 159.
Wow. $160 per stock. Wow. I can imagine once this is over, how much they're gonna drop them.
Yeah, I mean, like Tesla, I
Oh
lost a
man,
lot of money.
yeah. Tesla, even before the quarantine, if for anyone that doesn't know stocks, Tesla was like at three something per share, which means like per share means like how many shares of that stock you own, and and after like a week or two, in I think it was like late February, early March, it shot up like I don't know how much percent it shot up, but it went up like $500.
Yeah, shot up to 900, and I was like, cool, I'm making $800, and then I should have sold it, and then coronavirus got bigger, and then it dipped.
Yeah,
And then I bought some more when it was low. I still made a profit off what I did have, but I sold. Then it went down, shot down even more. Bought some, so now I'm up just under $600.
there you go. Any profit's a good profit during this time,
Yeah,
that's
I
for sure.
mean,
I
all
haven't
right.
checked
So
mine. I haven't checked my
yeah,
stocks.
here. I am investing $4,000. Ted here has
To
like
my
$38
40.
invested.
Yeah. Yeah, you could say Tim went all out.
Not even all out. I just went out. You just went like.
Basically, yeah. Basically.
All right.
Oh,
What
man.
what do you think will be the first thing you will do once this whole coronavirus passes?
Like I said, getting a damn haircut. That's all I'm saying. Getting a damn haircut. This thing needs to
You're
get
you're gonna be that
shaved
guy
up.
waiting in line for like 3 hours waiting
I
for that
wouldn't
damn
get.
haircut.
I wouldn't give a damn. I'm getting this haircut, no problem. I would literally call them right away and be like, "Hey guys, I'm leaving a message. I just want to get my damn haircut. I don't care what time I have to come in. I'm coming in. I don't care."
He's waiting
That yeah,
outside all night like a midnight release for a video game.
yeah, that or waiting for like Black Friday stuff. Waiting for that, like waiting till it
Oh my
opens.
god.
And got my hat on. I'll have my hat on and be like, "Hey man, just buzz this all off on me, please.
Buzz it off for me, bro.
Yeah, please. I can't deal with it anymore."
I just can't wait for normalcy. I
Yes,
can't wait
100%.
to be able to. All right, you guys want to go out? Let's go out. Go drive in a car. Go get something to eat. Go
Got a quick
wherever.
check.
Go to Quick Check. Yeah. I
Yeah,
just can't wait for things to go back to normal.
this needs to, 100%.
I'm sick of having to stay inside. Having a stress all day at work. Normally, we'd be able to hang out and have a good time, whatever. Now I gotta come home and just sit right where I am right now.
Yeah, like it's really not like that's it. No, it stinks.
It stinks. Sure does. So I'm like,
Yeah,
at least, me still being at work, that's something for me to do during the day. Not just sit inside, binge watch The Walking Dead like I've been doing. Even though I've seen the entire show, I'm like, you know what? I feel like seeing zombies.
yeah. Why not, right? Why not?
Why the hell not?
Yeah,
Alright, I guess we will wrap this one up. Um, Hopefully this will be our last major, coronavirus centered episode. Hopefully we'll move on to other topics, whatever that may be. You will see. But coming out of New Jersey, this has been Tim.
and this has been Ted.
This is the TnT podcast. We will see you guys next week. Stay healthy out there.